This is chapter 23 from my book, Necessary. This is after my son died, and I felt like I had nothing else to give God. As I observed my life play out before my eyes, I noticed how I began to change from season to season. Something was different about my appearance. In each new scene, I seemed to be clothed with more strength and dignity. Something was different about the way I held my head just a little higher as I walked into each new season of my life. I seemed wiser in the way I handled situations. I appeared more courageous than before, and I seemed to grow in my perseverance. In each season that followed, a stronger character seemed to emerge. Despite all the opposition I endured, I looked more hopeful and, dare I say, faithful as I fought my battles. It was as if each season had a purpose to equip me for the next one. It was as if each season was necessary. I also noticed that I wasn't in any seasons by myself. While I did not always feel God's presence, he was there all along. Through it all, he stood there waiting patiently for me, arms extended, gentle, patient, kind, loving. Then the Lord did something I did not expect. He took me by the shoulders and turned me around to see who was watching my seasons. They were all watching me. They seemed to be observing me from their dark corners. I looked to the Lord with a bit of confusion on my face because I did not understand why a crowd was watching my seasons. I did not understand why they were all standing there like lost sheep looking for us to help them. He said nothing. I stood there for a moment. Then I said, "But God, I have nothing to give them. I am tired. I am weak. I am barely hanging on myself. I've been through so much and fought through so many seasons of long suffering. Why would you ask me to help others when I am fighting to have a relationship with you? How can I possibly help them when I am in a season of sorrow? I love you, God, and my answer is still yes to your will for my life. And though you have allowed me to be slayed in this season, I still put my trust in you. But how am I able to help anyone when you are my only hope and strength? And all I have to offer is my pain and suffering and my will to stay in the fight and cling to you." The more I spoke those words, the more my spectators began to walk out of their dark places. It was almost as if they were somehow attracted to the light they saw in us. And somehow, the closer they walked towards us, the brighter they began to shine. I turned to the Lord once again because I did not understand how he could use such a broken vessel to help others. I asked him one last question. I said, "God, how is it possible that in my darkest season, I am able to help them shine brighter?" He said nothing. He only smiled. I pray you all have been encouraged. Thank you.